All right. Welcome to another edition of Wildcat Varsity Bowling. We are at Southwyck Lanes today in Maumee, where Springfield is taking on Napoleon. We're going to start with the boys today. We've just finished warm-up, and it looks like we're just not sure what we're waiting on before we get started. Maybe the national anthem. There it is in the background. All right. All right, now with the conclusion of the national anthem, it looks like we are ready to go. So we've got Michael Gallagher up first on lane 24. That's the near lane. And Michael starts out with a strike. Riley down on lane number 22. Ends up getting 8. Looks like the 610 left. Springfield gets 9. Looks like a 6-pin. Looks like Owen Philpott up on lane 24. That hits a little bit heavy, ends up leaving a 6-pin. Riley picks up his spare. Springfield with their spare attempt. Picks that up. Springfield with a strike down on the far lane, lane 21. Ashton up, gets the 4-pin to drop late for a strike. Owen picks up his spare on lane 24. Springfield up now on lane 23. And he gets the 10-pin to drop late. That's a strike for Springfield. Jacob Hull now, lane 22. Oh, solid 10 left for Jacob. Riley now, lane 21. And they all drop for Riley for a strike. Springfield now, lane 23. This one comes up high and leaves the 3-pin behind. Jacob now takes aim at his 10-pin, picks that up. Ashton now up on lane 21 for Napoleon. That one comes in high, leaves the 3-6-10. Springfield with their spare conversion picks that up on lane 23. Springfield up now on lane 22. Solid 10 left for Springfield. Ashton now lane 21 for his spare attempt. And he picks up 1 out of the 3. Michael Gallagher now on lane 23. That one doesn't get back to the pocket, ends up getting 9, leaves the 2-pin. Springfield now, spare attempt, the 10-pin on lane 22, misses to the inside. Springfield with another spare attempt on lane 24. Looks like the 2-4-5 left, and he'll pick up 2 out of the 3. Michael now, spare attempt. He's got it. Springfield now, lane 22, strike for Springfield. Jacob now trying to pick up his 10-pin, misses to the inside, down on lane number 21. Owen's up now on lane 23. That one goes high and splits on him, ends up leaving the 4-7-10 it looks like, or 4-6-7, I'm sorry, 4-6-7. Riley with a strike on lane 22. Ashton now, lane 22. And a strike for Ashton. Owen will try to pick up at least 2 here. Oh, that one broke early on him. He won't get any more. That'll be 7 for him. Springfield with a strike on lane 24. Jacob up now for Napoleon, lane 22. There's a strike for Jacob right in the pocket. Michael Gallagher up on lane 24 for Napoleon. And looks like he left the 2-4-5. Springfield gets 9 on lane 22. Looks like a 6-pin left. Strike for Springfield, lane 23. Springfield makes a nice spare on lane 21. Michael picks up the spare on lane 24. Springfield misses inside on their spare attempt on lane 22. Brings up Riley on lane 21. And Owen on lane 24. Riley gets 9 of them to drop. The 10-pin drops late, leaving just the, looks like a 4-pin left. Owen picks up 9, leaving a 10-pin. Owen now, spare attempt. He's got it. Riley now with his spare attempt. And he covers that one as well. Springfield on lane 23. Gets a strike. Ashton for Napoleon down on lane 21. There it is, right in the pocket for a strike. Nice ball, Ashton. Springfield now. Another nice ball for Springfield on lane 23 for a strike. Jacob now, lane 21 for Napoleon. That one comes up high, but he gets them all to drop. Carries for the strike. Michael Gallagher up now, lane 23. This will start the fourth frame for Michael. And he gets them all to drop. The 7-10 going down late. Springfield with a strike on lane 24. Springfield leaving a 10 pin on lane number 21. Owen gets 9. Looks like maybe a 2-pin left. Riley on lane 22. Nice ball from Riley. That clears all 10 away. Springfield picks up their spare on lane 21. Ashton up now. Lane 22 for Napoleon. Nice ball from Ashton for a strike. Springfield with another strike down on lane 24. Owen now, spare attempt, lane 23, and he's got it. And a strike for Springfield down on lane 21. Jacob up, lane 22. And there's a strike for Jacob. Switch over to the girls' side for a minute. All right, Jalen looks like she's shooting in a 9-pin, picks that up. Spencer picks up the 6-10 for her spare. Carly, spare attempt on lane 26, picks that one up. Ella with a strike down on lane 28. Ashlyn Highfield up, lane 26 for Napoleon. And Ashlyn and Spencer both with a strike. If you guys want the chair, you can have the chair. Okay. And Jalen with a strike just moments ago on lane 26. Strike for Springfield on lane 25. And Springfield with 7 on lane 27. Carly's now up on lane 25. Carly with a strike. Gets all 10 to drop. Ashlyn up now on lane 25. Crosses over the head pin, but carries for the Brooklyn strike. That's 2 in a row now for Ashlyn. Jalen up now, lane 25. That one goes left of the head pin. Ends up leaving, looks like the 5-9. Springfield now, lane 28. Gets 9 to drop, leaves the 3 pin. Springfield picks up their spare on lane 26. Springfield with a spare attempt on lane 27. And nice ball, gets that to drop. And a spare for Jalen on lane 25. Carly now up lane 26. And a strike for Carly. That's 2 in a row now for her. Ella now up lane 27. That one comes in a little bit light, ends up just leaving the 7 pin. She gets 9. She'll have a spare attempt upcoming. Springfield with a strike down on lane 25. Ashlyn adjusts her feet on lane 26. She's ready now. That comes in a little bit light, ends up leaving the 2-4-5. Ella picks up her spare on lane 27. Springfield, spare attempt on lane 28, picks that up. Springfield gets 7, leaving what looks like the 4-7-9. Spencer with a nice ball on lane 27 for a strike. Ashlyn now, spare attempt, looks good, she's got it. Springfield. Actually, this might be the 4-5-7, and she will end up with 7 for the frame on lane 25. Ella now up on lane 28, and she gets a strike. All of them drop. Jalen with a strike just moments ago on lane 26. Nice ball from her. Spencer now up on lane 28. We got Carly coming up on lane 25. Spencer lets hers go. That one hits high, leaves a 6-10. Carly lets her go, and she ends up leaving the 4-7. Springfield looks like they get 8, leaves the 6-10. Springfield's spare attempt here. And that one will miss inside on lane 27. Carly now her spare attempt, and Spencer with hers. And they both convert. Nicely done, girls. Springfield now, lane 27. Looks like she pulled that one a little bit. And looks like she'll get about 6, leaving the 1-3-6-10. Springfield taking aim at the 6-10 on lane 26. And she chops, picks up just 1. Springfield gets, looks like 6 down on lane 28, leaving the 3-6-9-10. Ashland with another strike on lane 25 for Napoleon. Springfield picks up their spare on lane 27. Jalen up now, lane 25. Springfield makes a spare on lane 28. Now Jalen's ball, let's go. That one comes up high, ends up leaving the 3-6-10. Springfield with 9, leaving a 5-pin on lane 27. Carly up now, lane 26. Nice ball from Carly. There's a strike for her. Jalen now, spare attempt, lane 25. And she gets it. Springfield, spare attempt on lane 27. Misses that one inside. Ashland up now, lane 26. That one goes left to the head pin. Ends up leaving the 1-3-9. Makeable spare. Ellis coming up now, lane 27. Springfield picks up a nice spare on lane 28. Ella's ball, let's go. That one comes in light. She looks like she gets 8, leaving the 2-5 behind. Springfield leaves a 10-pin down on lane number 25 with a spare attempt coming. Nice ball from Ashland, picks up the spare. Ella now, spare attempt, lane 27. Oh, it chops. It picks up just 1, so that's a total of 9. Springfield picks up their 10-pin, lane 25. Jalen with a strike just a moment ago. Spencer now, lane 27. That one comes in light, ends up leaving the 1-2-8. Spencer now, spare attempt. She's got it. Ella gets 6 on lane 28. Carly with a strike on lane 25. Ella picks up the spare on lane 28. Carly with her second ball in the 10th frame after that first ball strike. Carly gets 9, leaves a 10-pin. Springfield gets them all to drop on lane 26. Carly will miss her spare attempt. And Carly finishes with what looks like a 158. Ashlyn up now, lane 25. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong side of the scoreboard. Carly finished with a 223. Ashlyn starts the 10th frame with a strike. Ashlyn now, second ball, 10th frame. That one crosses over the head pin. Can't get the 10 pin to trip. Gets 9. Ashlyn now, last ball, 10th frame. Oh, and she misses that inside. But she'll finish with a 193. Ella starts out with a strike. Jalen got 6 on her first ball, spare attempt, and she picks up 3 out of the 4. And she'll end up with a 177. Ella picks up 9, leaves the 3 pin behind. Ella now, spare attempt here. She's got it. And that will give her a 171. Spencer up 10th frame. And she gets them all to drop for a strike. Spencer now, second ball, 10th frame. And another strike for Spencer. And Spencer's last ball in the 10th is another strike. So 3 strikes in a row in the 10th for Spencer Schweiger. Gives them a 189 for Spencer. All right, we're going to get the girls' scores here in just a moment. All right, so Ella Fox with a 171 in the first game. Ashlyn Highfield with a 193. Carly Hohenbrink with a 223. Jalen Ruppel with a 177. And Spencer Schweiger with a 189. And that's a total of 953. And then for Springfield, we have scores of 158, 169, 100, 128, and 110, giving them a total of 665. All right, for Napoleon, I've got Riley Ehlers with a 233, Michael Gallagher with a 221, Jacob Hull with a 227, Ashton Kiesling with a 222, and Preston Miller and Owen Philpott combined for a 167 for a 1070. For Springfield, I've got a 246 from Benjamin Cubberly, 215 from Samuel Cubberly, Jacob White with a 214, and then sub scores of 174 and 178 for 1027. Jalen gets 9 on lane 25. Looks like a 6-pin left. Carly up now, lane 26. That one looks like it comes in high, ends up leaving a 6-pin. Jalen picks up her spare. Carly picks up her spare. Springfield picks up 8 on lane 28. Looks like, sorry, the 2-4 left. Springfield gets 8 on lane 25, leaving the, looks like the 5-9. Strike for Springfield on lane 27. Ashland now up for Napoleon. That one crosses over the head pin, but it goes Brooklyn for a strike. Nice ball, Ashland. Jalen up now, lane 26. Ella getting ready to come up on lane 28. Jalen's ball hits the pocket, knocks them all down for a strike. Ella's ball does the same thing. Strike for Ella. Springfield leaves a 10 pin on lane number 25. They end up leaving the 3-7 on lane 27. Spencer now up lane 28. Spencer's ball goes a little high, ends up leaving the 3-6. And Springfield won't add any additional pins. They get 8 on lane 27 for that frame. Spare for Springfield though on lane 25. Spencer picks up the spare on lane 28. Nicely done. Ella getting ready to come up on lane 27. Carly waiting for the, or nope, Carly's ready. She's coming up on lane 25. Carly lets hers go. Nice shot from Carly for a strike. Ella lets hers go. And she can't get the 9 pin to drop. Springfield picks up their spare on lane 26. Ella now, spare attempt. She's got it. Ashland picks up 8, leaves the 6-10 down on lane 25. Springfield gets 9, leaves a 7 pin on lane 26. Ashland now, spare attempt on lane 25. She lets it go. And she's got it. Spencer with the strike on lane 27. And Springfield picks up their spare on lane 26. Nice done. Jalen now, lane 25. Leaves the 4 pin. Springfield gets all but the 3 pin to drop on lane 28. Springfield up on lane 27 now. Carly getting ready for Napoleon, lane 26. Springfield's ball doesn't get to the pocket, ends up picking up, looks like either 7 or 8. Carly's goes high and leaves the 6-10. Jalen now, spare attempt, lane 25. She's got it. Springfield pulled their spare attempt on lane 28. Spare attempt for Springfield coming up on lane 27. Carly getting ready for her spare attempt. Springfield picks up the 3 pins on lane 27 for their spare. Carly picks up the 610, nicely done. Springfield gets 9, leaves, looks like a 5 pin down there. Ashland coming up on lane 26 for Napoleon. That one crosses over, gets 9 of them to drop. Looks like a 3 pin left. Springfield won't pick up their spare on lane 28. That'll bring up Ella next on lane 28. We got Springfield on lane 27, first ball. That one goes through the center and splits, leaving the 4-7-10. Ella now. That one drifts a little high, ends up leaving the 4-7 behind. Ashland now, spare attempt, lane 26. Oh, that one's on track. She's got it. Springfield looking to get at least 2 out of 3 here on lane 26 or lane 27. Won't get any additional. Strike for Springfield on lane 25. Jalen now at lane 26. That one Brooks, but it strikes. Ella chops, picks up 1 out of 2. Springfield gets 7 of them to drop on lane 27, leaving the 1-3-10. Springfield gets, or I'm sorry, that Spencer gets 9 of them to drop on lane 28, leaving behind the 6 pin. The 3-5 left behind for Springfield on lane 26. Carly now up lane 25. Oh, she gets 9. Looks like an 8 pin back there. Springfield picks up 2 out of 3 on lane 27. Spencer picks up her spare. Springfield picks up their spare on lane 26. Carly now, spare attempt on lane 25. Ella gets ready for her first ball on lane 27. Carly missed their spare attempt. And Ella splits, ends up leaving the 6-7 behind. Springfield with a strike on lane 28 and 9 on lane 26. Ella now, spare attempt. She'll pick up 1 out of the 2. Ashland now, lane 25. That one misses the head pin, leaves the 1-3-6-10. Springfield picks up their spare, lane 26. Spencer now, lane 27. And she gets the strike. Ashland goes high, gets 1 out of the 4. All right, we'll switch back over to the boys' match. Riley's up now, lane 21 for Napoleon. Nice ball from Riley for the strike. Jacob Hall up for Napoleon on lane 22. That one goes high, gets 9 of them to drop, leaves the 4-pin. Preston now, lane 23, spare attempt. He's got it. Ashton ends up getting a Brooklyn strike down on lane 21. Looks like we got some dead wood. They're going to clear on lane 23. Pin in the gutter. Oh, I'm sorry, in lane 24. Jacob picks up his spare on lane 22. Springfield up now, lane 22. That one comes in light, splits on him. Ends up leaving the 2-7-10. Springfield on lane 24. Nice ball for a strike from him. Springfield, spare attempt. He picks up 1 out of the 3 on lane 22. Springfield gets a strike down on lane 24. Jacob up now for Napoleon, lane 21. And he gets them all to drop for a strike. Michael Gallagher up on lane 24 now for Napoleon. And a strike for Michael. Springfield also with a strike on lane 22. Springfield with a strike down on lane 21. Another strike for Springfield on lane 23. Preston Miller up now for Napoleon. And he gets them all to drop for a strike. Springfield picks up a spare on lane 22. Maybe that wasn't a strike. Maybe I missed the 10-pin. Springfield, lane 23, gets them all to drop for a strike. Riley now up for Napoleon, lane 22. And he leaves the 7 standing. 9 on his first ball. Strike for Springfield, lane 23. That'll bring Michael up next for Napoleon on lane 23. That's 3 in a row for the Springfield bowler. Riley's got the spare. Michael now, lane 23. And can't get the 4-pin to go down. Ashton up now, lane 22. Nice ball from Ashton for a strike. And Springfield will get 9, leaves a 7-pin. Michael now, spare attempt. And he picks up the 4 nicely. Jacob up now for Napoleon, lane 22. That one goes high, but he gets the carry and drops the 6-10 late. So a strike for Jacob. Springfield picks up their spare in lane 24. Preston with a strike on lane 23. Riley also with a strike down on lane 21. Springfield with a strike on lane 22. Springfield with a strike on lane 24. Ashton gets them all to drop for a strike on lane 21. That's 3 in a row now for him. Springfield, strike on lane 22. Springfield splitting, leaving the, looks like the 6, 7, 10. Jacob now gets all the pins to drop for a strike down on lane 21. That'll be 3 in a row for him. Springfield trying to pick up at least 2. 2 out of 3 is what they get on lane 24. Springfield leaves a 7 pin down on lane 21. Springfield comes in light, leaves the 3, 5, 6. Riley gets 9 on lane 22. Springfield picks up their spare on lane 21. Michael got 8 on his first ball on lane 24, leaving the 5, 8. Or is that the 1, 2? I think it might be the 1, 2. Springfield with a strike on lane 21. Riley now spare attempt. Picks that up. Michael now spare attempt. Lane 24. Picks that one up. Springfield chops, gets 2 out of 3 on lane 23. Strike for Springfield, lane 21. That's 3 in a row for him to start the 10th frame. Springfield's first bowler had a 192. Springfield, lane 23. That one hits high, splits on him, leaving the 6, 7, 10. Michael, oh no, I'm sorry, this is Preston for a spare attempt. Picks that one up. That's to close out the 8th frame for him. Springfield gets 9 down on lane 21. He'll have 1 more ball left in the 10th. Springfield picks up 2 out of 3 on lane 23. Springfield picks up their spare on lane 21. And he finishes with a 219. Springfield gets all of them to drop on lane 23 for a strike. Riley now, oh, looks like Mason in for Riley. Last ball in the 10th. And that'll be a 185. Michael Gallagher now, lane 23. This will be his 9th frame. And he gets the 10 pin to drop late for the strike. Springfield gets 9. Looks like a 3 pin left. Preston gets 9. Can't get the 10 pin to drop. Ashton now. 3 strikes working. And he'll add a 4th in the 10th. Springfield picks up their spare, lane 24. Preston picks up his spare, lane 23. Ashton with another strike in the 10th on his second ball. Springfield leaving a 2-4-5 on lane 24. Ashton now, last ball in the 10th, picks up 7. And Ashton will finish with a 215. Springfield picks up their spare on lane 24. Jacob now getting ready to start the 10th frame. And a strike for Jacob. That's 4 in a row now. Springfield gets 9, looks like a 2 pin left. Jacob now, lane 22. Second ball in the 10th. That one drifts a little high, leaves the 3-6-10. Looks like he started that one maybe a little inside. Springfield picks up their spare to end the 9th frame. And Jacob picks up his spare. And it looks like Jacob ends with a 235 or Michael with a strike. That's to start the 10th frame. So Springfield with a 192 and a 219. Then 185 for Riley and Mason combined. 215 for Ashton, and looks like a 235 for Jacob. Michael picks up 7, leaving the 245 on lane 24. Springfield also with 7 on his second ball in the 10th, but leaving the 137 split. Oh, no, it looks like, I'm sorry, Michael's got 5 left. But he picks them up. And that will give him a 222 for the second game. The Springfield bowler finished with a 181. Springfield with a strike on lane 23. Preston now, first ball in the 10th. Solid 10 pin. Preston now, spare attempt. Oh, and he misses inside. So he'll finish with a 201, Preston will. Springfield with a second strike in the 10th. Springfield, last ball, 10th frame. At the conclusion of the individuals, we'll start 3 games of Bakers. Another strike for Springfield. He finishes with a 202. Springfield starts the 10th with a strike there. Springfield's second ball. And another strike. All right, last ball, 10th frame. Swings that one out wide, won't quite get back, gets 7. And finishes with a 211. All right, the girls are just getting ready to start their Bakers. All right, we'll start with the official recap for the second game for the girls. Ella Fox with a 147, Ashlyn Highfield 155, Carly Hohenbrink 196, Jalen Rubel 183, Spencer Schweiger 188 for a total of 869. That gives them 1822. Then we have for Springfield 142, 157, 92, 123, and 126 for 640 for a total of 1295. So Carly started us out with a strike for Napoleon. Ashlyn looks like she's up next. Springfield starts the first frame with an 8. And Ashlyn gets them all to drop for a strike. 2 straight strikes for Napoleon. All right, recap for the boys. Riley Ehlers are sub for to 180, or Mason, total of 185. Michael Gallagher 222. Jacob Hull 235. Ashton Kiesling 215. Preston Miller 201 for a total of 1058. That gives them a total of 2128. For Springfield, I've got games of 192, 202, 211, 181, and 219. That's a total of 1005. And a total of 2,032. Ella picks up 7 on her first ball, leaving the 3-9-10 split. And Springfield gets them to drop for their spare attempt. Ella picks up 2 out of 3. Springfield boys start with 2 straight strikes. Napoleon boys started with a spare and a strike, and Riley just picked up 9. I know you can't see it on screen, but we'll try to do both matches here and then flip the cameras. Another strike for Springfield. Jalen up now. Picks up her spare. And Riley will pick up his spare. Spencer now up, lane 28. And a strike for Spencer in the 5th frame. Springfield picks up 7, leaving the 6-7-10 split. Springfield loses that one off her hand on lane 27. Carly gets 9, leaving a 10 pin. Ashton missed his spare attempt. Springfield leaving a 10 pin. There's a strike for Jacob for Napoleon boys. Ashland gets them all to drop for a strike in lane 28. Springfield picks up their spare on lane 24. Michael up now for Napoleon. And he gets them all to drop for the strike. Ella gets 8, leaving the 6-10 standing. Springfield with a strike on lane 24. Springfield gets 8 for the girls, leaving the 4-7. Preston with a strike for Napoleon. That's 3 in a row now for Napoleon. Ella now, spare attempt. She's got it. Springfield gets a strike on lane 24. Brings up Riley. Riley goes high, ends up leaving the 3-6, gets 8. Springfield gets 9, looks like a 7-pin. Springfield girls pick up the spare on lane 27. Jalen up for the girls on lane 28. Riley picks up his spare on lane 23. Jalen leaves the bucket behind, the 2-4-5-8. Springfield picks up their spare on lane 24. Springfield kind of goes through the middle for the girls on lane 27, ends up leaving the 6-7. Ashton gets the strike for Napoleon, boys down on lane 23. Jalen picks up the spare on lane 28. Springfield with a strike for the boys on lane 24. Springfield girls pick up 1 out of the 2. Jacob gets 9, leaves the 7-pin on lane 23. Spencer picks up the strike for the girls to start the 10th frame. Springfield girls add 6 to start the 8th frame. Springfield gets a strike for the 9th frame, boys. Spencer with 2 strikes in the 10th now. Jacob picks up the spare on lane 10, or for the 10th frame. He'll get 1 more. Springfield gets 3 out of the 4. They get the 4th one to wobble, but it doesn't go down for the girls. Springfield boys with a strike to start the 10th. Here's his second ball. And another strike. Also another strike for Spencer down on lane 28 for the girls. And that'll be a game of 2-0-1 with 3 straight strikes in the 10th for Napoleon. And Jacob gets 9. Looks like a 7-pin back there. And they'll finish with a 2-0-5 for the first Baker game. Springfield boys, last ball, 10th frame. Mixes it around, get all 10 to fall. 3 strikes in a row for him. And they finish the first Baker game with a 230. So they'll pick up 25 pins on Napoleon. And Springfield girls will get 1 additional pin in the 9th. That's a total of 8. Springfield girls Last ball, 10th frame, picks up 8. I'm sorry, not last ball. First ball of 10th frame. Picks up 8, splits, leaving the 4-6. Boys will switch lanes. And Springfield will pick up 1 additional. That will give them a total of 98 for the first Baker game. Michael starts out with 9 on his first ball. Springfield goes high, gets 6, ends up leaving the 3, 6, 9, and 10. Michael picks up his spare. The girls will switch lanes. Springfield picks up their spare for the boys. Springfield girls will start the second Baker game. Preston getting 9, leaving the 10 pin. Springfield girls look like they get 5. Carly now up lane 27 for Napoleon girls. That one crossed over the head pin for a Brooklyn strike. Springfield with a strike for the boys in the second frame. And Preston picks up his spare. Ashlyn up now for Napoleon. She pulled that one a little bit. Gets, looks like 3 maybe. Riley up now for Napoleon boys. That one hits heavy. Ends up leaving the 3-6. Springfield girls lose that one to the left, pick up 1. Ashlyn gets the spare. Spare for Springfield boys on lane 23. Riley now his spare attempt. He picks it up. Springfield girls their spare attempt. And she gets it. Ella now for Napoleon girls. Gets them all to drop for a strike. Springfield boys get a strike, and they'll start the fourth frame for them. And a strike for Ashton for Napoleon. Springfield will get 8, leaving the 5-7 split. Jalen up now for the girls. Gets all of them to drop for a strike. Nice ball. Strike for Springfield. That's their 5th frame. Jacob up now for Napoleon boys' 5th frame. Nice ball. Gets the last pin to go down. Gets a strike. Spencer now, 5th frame for the girls. And she gets them all to drop. That's a strike for Spencer. Springfield picks up 8. Looks like the 4-7 down there. Michael gets all of them to fall, though, for a strike to start the 6th frame. Carly up now, 6th frame for the Napoleon girls. This is Baker game number 2 for both. That one goes a little high, ends up leaving the 3-6-10. Springfield now, spare attempt. Takes aim at the 4-7. And he chops, gets 1. Springfield girls get 9. Preston with a strike for Napoleon boys. Oh, and Carly wraps around the 10, taking out 2 out of the 3. Riley up now, Napoleon boys. That one goes high, ends up leaving the 3-10 baby split. Springfield girls missed their spare attempt. Ashlyn up now for the girls. She pulled that one, picks up 1. Springfield picks up a strike. That's in the 7th frame. Springfield girls get them all to drop for a strike. Springfield boys now, lane 23. He gets a strike. Ashlyn will pick up another 6 pins. That gives her a total of 8. Seven pins, I'm sorry. 1 and 7, that gives her 8. Ashton picks up the strike there for Napoleon boys. Springfield picks up 6, leaving the 1, 3, 9, 10. Ella's up for Napoleon girls. That one comes in just a little bit light. Looks like maybe the 2, 4, 5. Jacob up now, strike working in the 9th. Getting ready to start the 10th frame. And can't get the 7 pin to drop. Springfield picks up 1 more, girls. Ella now, spare attempt. She's got it. Jacob now, spare attempt here in lane 24. He's got it. Springfield picks up 7, the 1, 3, 8 left. Jalen now, lane 27 for the girls. Gets them all to drop for a strike. Springfield boys get looks like a total of 9 for the 9th frame. And Jacob will finish the 10th with a strike, giving them a 2-13 in the second Baker game. Spencer starts out the 10th with a strike. Springfield boys start the 10th out with a strike. Springfield girls starting the 8th frame here on lane 28. She'll come in light, ends up leaving the 1, 2, 4. Spencer picks up 8 in her second ball, leaving the 4, 7. Springfield boys with 2 strikes in the 10th. And Spencer will miss her spare attempt. And the girls will finish the second Baker game with a 199. Springfield girls getting 7. Looks like the 3-5-6 left. Springfield girls pick up their spare. That's in the 9th frame. Now Springfield boys have one more ball to bowl, but they're waiting on something. I don't know if the Lanes didn't return the ball or what. Springfield girls start the 10th frame with a strike. And Springfield boys got their ball back and will finish out the 10th frame with a strike. That's 3 strikes in a row and a 2-0-2. So Napoleon will take 11 pins back from their first game. Another strike for the Springfield girls. That's 2 in the 10th now. Looks like Napoleon will keep lane 24 for the 3rd game. Michael starts us out 3rd game with, Michael, 6, leaving the 2-4-5-8. Springfield girls get 8 on their final ball. That gives them a total of, looks like, 126. Springfield boys start out with a strike. Michael now, spare attempt. He's got it. Springfield up for their second ball, and on the boys' side, Carly getting ready to start the 3rd game for the girls. Starts out with 9, leaves a 10 pin. And Springfield leaves a 7 pin, gets 9 for the boys. Looks like we've got Mason Melia in now for the Napoleon boys. And he'll start us out with a strike in the 2nd frame. Springfield goes through the middle for the girls, ends up leaving the 6-7-10. Carly will miss her spare attempt. Springfield picks up their spare for the boys on lane 23. Preston gets 9. Looks like a 6 pin. Ashland now for the girls. Gets 8, leaving the 5-8. Strike for the Springfield boys over on lane 23. Preston now, spare attempt for the boys. He picks that one up. Springfield girls get 9. Looks like they left the 5 pin. Springfield boys now, lane 23. That one comes high and splits, leaves the Greek church before 6, 7, 9, 10. Ashland will miss her spare attempt. Ashton up now on lane 24 for the boys. That one drifts left, leaves the 9 pin, picks up 9. Springfield girls will miss their spare attempt. Ella up now. Ella gets them all to drop for a strike for the Napoleon. Springfield picks up 1 additional in the 4th. Ashton now, his spare attempt. He's got it. Springfield girls miss the pocket right, ends up leaving the 1-2-8. Jalen up now for the girls. That's a strike for Jalen. Springfield boys split, leaving the 6-7-10. Jacobs, good looking ball, but leaves the 10 pin standing. Springfield boys don't pick up any additional, neither do the Springfield girls. Spencer now ends up getting 8, leaves the 3-10 baby split. Jacob picks up his spare on lane 24. Springfield picks up 6 on lane 28 for the girls. Springfield boys get 9, look like a 6-pin standing. Oh, Spencer chops, picks up 1. Michael now up for Napoleon, lane number 24. And a strike for Michael. Springfield gets 3 out of the 4 on the girls' side. Springfield missed their spare attempt. Carly gets 9. Looks like maybe the 9 pin back there. Maybe a 5 pin. Mason gets them all to drop. That's 2 strikes now for him in this Baker game. Carly on target for her spare. Springfield girls pick up 9. Springfield boys look like they pick up 8. Ashland picks up 9. Leaves the 5 pin. Preston got 9 on his first ball. Leaves a 10 pin. Springfield boys look like the 3-6 left. Pick up the spare. Springfield girls pick up their spare. Preston now his spare attempt. And he's got it. And Ashland pulls her spare attempt. She'll end up with 9 for the frame. Springfield girls get 9, leave the 6 pin. Springfield boys get 8. Looks like another 3-6. Ella now up for the girls on lane 27. Can't get the 10 pin to drop. Ashton for the boys on the Napoleon boys side gets a strike on lane 24. Springfield picks up their spare for the girls. Springfield boys also pick up their spare. Ella now her spare attempt, lane 27. She's on target, got it. Jacob now for the boys. Starts the 10th with a strike. Springfield comes in light on the girls' side, ends up leaving the 1-2-5. Springfield boys get a strike. That's in the 9th frame. Jalen gets 9. That looks like either a 3 or a 6 pin. Jacob now, second ball, 10th frame, another strike. Springfield girls missed their spare attempt. That's in the 7th frame. Jalen now, her spare attempt, 9th frame, picks that up. Springfield boys with a strike to start the 10th frame. Springfield girls ends up leaving the 1-3-6-10. Spencer starts out the 10th with a strike for the girls. Jacob finishes the 10th frame with 3 straight strikes and a 227. Springfield with a second strike in the 10th. Springfield picks up 2 out of the 4 on the girls' side. Spencer now, second ball, 10th frame. That one gets a strike. Springfield now, 9th frame for the girls. Gets 7. And 3 straight strikes for Springfield in the 10th frame for the boys. And that will give them 176 in this 3rd Baker game. And Spencer finishes out the 10th with 3 straight strikes. Nice pickup there from the Springfield girls on lane 28. Napoleon girls finish the 3rd Baker game with a 171. And Springfield girls will start the 10th frame here. And they will get 6, leaving the 2-4-5-8. While we're waiting for Springfield to finish out, we originally had an away match scheduled with Glandorf for tomorrow, but that has been postponed. We don't have a rescheduled date for it yet. Watch for the YouTube channel to see when that gets scheduled. Our next match is a home match on the 24th with Bowling Green. And Springfield will pick up 3 out of the 4. And they will finish with a 108. Let's see if we can get a quick recap of the boys' scores here. All right, so Napoleon was leading 21-28 to 20-32 at the end of individual match play. Napoleon had Baker games of 205, 213, and 227, giving them a total of 27-73. Springfield had Bakers of 230, 202, and 176, gives them a total of 26-40. So Napoleon beats Springfield by 133 pins on the boys' side.
Hey, Napoleon boys!
On the girls' side, the recap. Napoleon was leading after match play, 18-22 to 12-95. Napoleon went Baker games of 201, 199, and 171 for a total of 23-49. Springfield had 98, 126, and 108 for Baker games and finished 16-27. So Napoleon girls win by 722 pins, averaging 180.69. All right, that concludes today's match. I want to thank everybody for joining us again. As a reminder, we'll be home against Bowling Green on the 24th, so join us then. If you're watching the live stream after the fact, we appreciate your support. Keep supporting our team, both boys and girls. We're getting close to tournament time, so all the support and prayers are definitely needed and appreciated. So we'll wrap today's broadcast up by saying, go Wildcats.